everybody.
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are
Working Title!
Clap, please. Yeah. We are back. It's a Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood binge watch tonight, y'all. This is episode 51, the Immortal Legion. For we are... Man...
Drop it.
Nightmare fuel.
We're back!
Last on,
Yeah.
everybody's invading Central.
Yes.
Olivier has turned sides. Izumi and the Northern crew have invaded.
Apparently.
Father is in touch with Celine.
And the Immortal army has been unleashed. So guys, if you enjoy this content, make sure you leave a like, punch the subscription button, flick the notification bell, leave a comment down below what you thought of our reaction. If you want to see this show 1 week in advance, check it out on the Patreon. You can also see it 2 weeks in advance. If you go to our Patreon, how do you get there, Will?
Hit the link in the description.
Google search. Google search.
Slash my throat.
Google search.
Patreon.com / WorkingTitleReacts, baby.
And go support the show on whatever
Whatever eeny meeny streaming
I have
service
to
you
fix your guys' little voice modulators.
And if you want...
Fix it! I said I fixed it!
Support the show on whatever streaming service you prefer, and come back and watch our reaction. Love you guys. Punch it.
Oh, there's a perfect one in there. All different kinds, shapes.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, there's a bit of 3D there.
Yeah. Hey, it's Keith Shadiz.
It's just... I was going to say, it's just like the League of Villains lab.
Yeah.
It's not purple.
I was wondering why I felt like I was seeing something similar. And then that guy looks like a Eggman.
Jim Carrey?
No, not that version.
Papa.
Yeah, I call it that. It's like, ain't your papa or your daddy.
Whoa.
Look at that show.
What you looking at?
The door.
That's quite a doorway. The air here seems foul. You're sure?
It's exactly like Al told
Yeah, Barry.
Barry!
Who
Oh,
is this?
Number 66.
man, they really didn't even clean him up.
One of the guardians of the Fifth Laboratory.
Look how thick that is.
Felt like a nightmare. Yeah, I think this is the episode where things are gonna be popping off.
Yeah.
You feel it.
Pull your forces back now. My brig's men will not hesitate to wipe them out. You don't want to lose all your troops, do you?
Close all the gates! Seal every entrance to the command center!
Damn.
Understand? Don't let them in! No Brig soldier or Mustang!
Oh no.
All you mountain savages!
Oh!
Rip your life.
Oh shit. My favorite, baby.
I missed you.
Wrong guy.
Mess. I made a mess.
I made a mess.
You cannot interfere. See, I was told
That's Caleb.
to kill you.
He wishes.
He wishes he was that big.
Yeah, be careful. Oh man. Guys, get into chimera form, please. Do one of your moves where you hit all of them in one move.
It's still alive. Immortal.
The predator blood.
Ew. Yep.
They used human salts to make these things?
Hey, just keep coming.
Surprised they're not trying to charge him.
Should I know? And why won't they die? This is
They can't kill Ed.
if these things escape outside. Oh no! They're starting to get out!
Lock him in with you.
Don't worry about it. If you hadn't done it, I would have slammed the damn thing shut.
This is like
Now, get rid
It's almost like the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, you said it's up.
Beyond the wall.
Now that all these things are trapped here with us, we can really show our stuff. This is coming
Yes!
good.
Yes! Let's go! Where's waifu? Where's my wife?
A bear with a mohawk.
Hey, Alphonse, what's all that racket in there?
Take it from
Celine's
him.
been playing with my head.
Tell the little bitch to not.
Or take it away from him.
Like, who cares what he's doing? Take it from
Whatever
him.
else he might be, he's still just a little kid.
I studied in the homunculus Morse.
Stop him, Alphonse!
Stop him from making that sound! Dot, dot, dash! It's code! He's sending out a signal!
No!
He's been broadcasting our location!
To who? Oh! Oh, Lion's dead.
Yes! Let's go, baby! Not let's go, he's dead. I don't want that. Oh,
And the
shit.
dome's been breached.
Thank you for coming to get me, Kimberly. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about all the trouble.
Holy
Let
shit.
my guard down again.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
May!
What's going on, Andy? It looks like you tricked me.
Wow! Who would have known?
Immortality is further inside. Keep going.
wow. She's like,
Yeah, she is a great fighter.
She's like Jackie Chan.
no, Avatar.
Yeah,
Ty Lee.
Aang. Oh, or like, yeah.
Ty Lee, like a young Ty Lee.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
It's Cap. Oh, man. Envy can just take all of them, can't she? Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah. This was the bad thing that we didn't want.
Everything I just said is coming to fruition already in this one episode.
Ew!
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Fucking hate you.
Now all the enemies are in full power against Sam. We are not handicapped on the enemy team.
No.
Yeah.
What? What? Oh, it's opened.
Mr. Heigl!
Damn.
Oh, hey.
God.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Let me go! You're not going anywhere.
Ugh.
Why you?
What? Disconnected himself. Look at that. Look at that. The beast. The Elden Ring beast. Break line of sight. He's dumb.
Please tell me that at least it's something.
No.
Oh!
Look, I caught you.
Alex? Someone big? Anyone? Yes! Knew it. Let's go. You need a big one to fight a big one. Hell yeah, dude.
Give us a pose.
Who do you think I am? Of course I'm all right.
We need him, Buccaneer. Who else is big?
Tell me.
Um,
That is.
Zumi's husband,
The homunculus.
and
Yeah.
Bullets don't work on him.
shit. Is there any other big men?
Some heavy artillery.
He,
All of the chimeras.
he is artillery.
Fortunately, dear sister, that is my specialty.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you let your brother have a crack at it? I'll take this on
He is literally a Tekken character. This is so great. These two are both Tekken characters. I love this.
Such a
What a pain.
This is a matchup. Oh, don't go away. Damn it.
Just leave me. Get out of here.
No, throw him in the armor.
Think about it. We're facing Kimberly and Pride both.
Yeah.
You brothers are really something else. You're still determined to help another person, even when you're falling to pieces yourself.
Yeah. They're good people.
I promised my brother I wouldn't let anyone else die.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Wasn't it Kimberly who said that the true test of winning was surviving?
Yep.
I have something that might be
Oh, yeah, he's the one with the...
Mr. Heinkel, why do you have that?
I happened to pick it up. I got it when Kimberly abandoned us in the mine.
Man.
Look at how cool it looks. It was
A
like glowing.
philosopher's stone. With this, we might actually
Alphonse.
have a chance at winning. But
Yeah, I know. These are made using human lives, aren't they?
Yeah.
You gotta kind of just
Your
take
brother
it.
told me.
I mean, the lives are gone, man.
Yeah.
Use one of these to get your original
At least make the
lives.
lives for a good cause at this point.
In that case, don't use it for yourself.
Yep.
Use it to save the entire world.
Yeah.
instead.
Avenge the people by using them for a purpose.
Even though they've been put into that stone, you still recognize them as people. Those people, even though they're trapped in stone, they still want to fight to protect what matters to them.
Facts.
Let them fight.
Sir
They
Lionel
deserve
the
chance.
Wise.
all right.
Don't lose it.
Give them hell for me.
Give him hell.
Funds.
We'll fight together.
Shit.
Shall I blow it away with a blast wave?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, outro time.
He isn't exactly running.
Oh. Is there any new additions to him?
That's what I was gonna say. I hope there is.
Good.
Good. Yes.
There you are.
Or just a fully realized Alphonse?
Oh my! Oh, look at the determination.
Cut.
Damn it! That was episode 51.
Sheesh. Oh my gosh.
Kicking off for the bad guys.
It's going great, is what is happening. This is a phenomenal episode. It's funny that it's so unfortunate for the people that watch YouTube, man, because you're gonna hear me kind of be all bitching and moaning from last reaction about wanting some stuff right away, and here we are. We're in the fray now. It is crazy town.
What
the
did I,
end game now.
what did I tell you 6 episodes ago
Yeah.
or something?
Yep.
It's literally only up. from
Banger
here.
after banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this was exciting. Really exhilarating. In every section of where we were
The
focusing
story,
today. On the opener, I'm trying to think because the opener had a lot of stuff too, and I feel like it's already flooded out of my mind entirely. First of all, that song was good. That
Yeah.
song was really. It reminded me of like one of the older songs.
Yeah.
Was that like
It might have
Sam,
been
Sam
It's
Band?
the same band.
Yeah,
I'm
it
pretty
might
sure
have
it's one of them.
Banana.
It's like SID or something.
Because this one went like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something like that. The notes are almost identical too.
Do you want to watch it again?
No, I'm okay. My mind is kind of overwhelmed if I'm being
Mine
honest.
is too. You're not alone.
Um,
I don't remember where we even started
You-
with this episode.
you know what I thought of just seeing this outro too with the boys with their long blonde hair. Oh no, with Hohenheim with his long blonde hair. In the first intro we ever got the na 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 ma ma na na na. Is that supposed to be Van Hohenheim in the intro?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
That's a young
to me.
Hohenheim
Yeah.
all the way back.
Well, because in my mind, I
The
just
very first
assumed
intro.
that would be our boys growing up.
Yep.
But that's Hohenheim, that far back.
Yeah.
I thought of that the other day, and I was like, is that supposed to be the father? And like, it's such a tease for things that aren't going to come for so much later in the show.
When we were recording at my mom and dad's house, I had to text Will like, should we bring that up? And Will's like, no, don't.
Like, don't bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you didn't. I thought of it, I think, last week when I was like, man, that, because I always just assumed in my mind that the boys would grow up to look like that. Or maybe that it was Alphonse, like the version of him of when we get to like release him. Damn. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this episode at all. This episode, the zombies are out and about.
Yes.
They're lethal, and they are killing without direction. Indiscriminately, bad guys, good guys.
Papa?
Because their real father, I don't think gives a shit.
No.
He don't give a shit. He wants every soul. Not just my soul, your soul.
No, that's the funny thing, too, is like, all the generals think that they're going to get rewarded.
Yeah, right?
Immortality.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah. Like,
stupid.
Like, they just don't understand that they are
pawns
being played, and they are pawns in this game, just like every civilian, every person that has died. Like, this is all just for father's gain at the end of the day, and the homunculuses.
Yep, and I mean, that could have saved us a lot of conversation back in the day when I was just like, man, what do these bad guys think they're going to get out of this?
Yeah.
Like, what rewards are left for you when the world has come to a close? There is no world for you to enjoy. So I wonder what will happen to... I mean, these guys are unimportant. I don't care about these guys. But, like, what will happen if a Kimberly recognizes what or what I'm recognizing right now? If he starts going down there and is like, that's the father's generals. They're all getting, like, killed by his own people.
I mean, he's even said, though, that he just wants to kill.
Exactly.
I
was just about to say. He has the same ideology as Shigaraki in My Hero. Kind of just wants to watch the world burn. Doesn't really care what he ends up.
Yeah. He's not doing this for any gain.
No.
He's not doing this for any place of power or stature. He was
put on this earth to kill. That's his ideology.
Would you call that chaotic neutral or chaotic evil?
Probably chaotic evil.
Yeah.
Because he's not... He would kill indiscriminately, too, but he also seems to have certain vendettas against...
the good guys.
Not just good guys, but like
group of people.
Group of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, too?
I was going to say he did kind of put it to good use. He used it in the military, but still.
Yeah, no. He is like that stereotype of the person that joins the military just because they want to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is super fucked up.
It is.
Kimberly.
But yes,
Man.
the undead army is out, or the immortal army, I'm sorry, is out.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Loads of them.
Well, I don't know if they've broken out yet, but they like are in the fifth laboratory. They're underneath the tunnels with May.
Yep.
And that's not gonna last too much longer. I mean, Envy's also down there too. I mean, so much stuff has happened.
Yeah. So Ed
takes the boys.
Ed and his Chimera / Scar gang made it to the door where Barry
where
Lust was killed.
Yeah.
Where Al had his awesome standoff.
Havoc lost his legs.
Where Havoc lost his legs. Where Barry ended up finishing off himself. And passing away. That's one thing that was really cool. Like, I know the show's animation it's not been a crazy improvement, but it has progressed, I would say. I mean, I thought Ed looked pretty good, and even that room looked a little bit better than the first time we had seen it.
It's a great looking room.
It is.
But last episode, when they went down that hallway where they split up, I was like, man, this is where Havoc and Mustang were.
Got stabbed.
When they were going down the path before that room where Lust kills them both or kills
sense.
Havoc.
I was trying to remember what you were talking about because there's so many memories from the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then this room, and it's cool because two different scenes that played out here.
Flashback, and plus
there.
It also works with the new intro. The very beginning of the new intro is the first episode of them looking at the Capitol.
Yeah. But at nighttime. Yeah.
Well, you just reminded me what a lot of the intro was. The intro was so sad now that I'm remembering it. The rain through the entire song.
Everybody looked sad, but it looked like
everybody was crying.
Also, just the way they portray all the heroes that are here to help us.
Well, they were all the heroes on our side were all in that blue, almost like Star Wars Force Ghost light look. and then all of the homunculuses turned into the red fiery flame version of themselves, and then Father spawns out of that.
And the spirit, the truth looked like
Winry,
Winry's body, almost. Or I guess I would assume it's her because she's a main character.
Well, I thought it was Mom's.
It had her haircut.
Like
I think it had her haircut. Yeah.
Yeah, but they did show Mom at some point in that.
Yeah.
You got excited at something in the intro.
That's the thing. Like, we could break down the intro, but I really can't. Like, the episode was so intensive that I've almost forgotten the majority of what happened.
You lost your shit when you saw the Fuhrer.
That's right.
And Scar was across from him, and the Fuhrer was beaten and battered, and he had a tear come down his eye too.
That's right. It's true.
Everybody was crying.
It also flashed. We haven't seen Greed in his ultimate Black Panther mode, and it showed him, and he looked intense.
I thought it was the old Greed, honestly. I didn't know that it was our new Greed. I thought it might have been the old one returning for some weird reason. Because how, like...
We haven't seen Ling change into that.
Well, how Greed is, like, still kind of connected to all the previous guys, or at least has a recollection of the previous users.
Yeah, memory.
Yeah, memories. What happened? So, the zombies broke out.
But Ed and them were going into the door that had a transmutation circle on it, and the Immortal army came out. Ed trapped all of the army in, or what they thought was all of them, so they don't go out onto the streets.
And they discovered they're immortal.
Even Scar
couldn't kill them.
Yeah,
so,
they gushed green.
And they're down there fighting. Like it just ended with the fight starting with them.
And I guess Adam's point is the reason they're not really charging them like a zombie horde is because of Ed. Wonder how long that's gonna last. Could it come down to like the horde slowly condenses until it's in arm reach of maybe you as opposed to Ed? Like try to grab one of the other guys and like drag them into the crowd.
I mean, in fairness, they haven't run. Period. They didn't run towards the first general they killed. They didn't run at the doctor. They're just kind of slow.
True.
So.
But they were running after May.
Yes.
That is also
they
true.
were running after.
They were running like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo runs.
Yeah. So they're all in their fight there. On the other side of the tunnel, the worst part is that May's tunnel is like an easy escape. Like literally, it's just down steps where those trucks were guarding originally. Because that tunnel that May and Scar have been to before, that's also the same tunnel that Al and Gluttony walked down when they were trying to
right to Father.
It leads right to Father. So, but it's also right to the upper world.
It's just that iron bar door.
And Envy broke out.
Yeah. Envy.
Lo and behold, it can jump right into any hollow soul, any like available body.
Yeah, he was able to form into when they trapped him the first time, and he was on Yoki. He had sucked on Yoki and was controlling Yoki's body too.
Oh,
but I guess he just needed more.
Well, these guys.
These guys are hollow.
They all have Philosopher's Stones in them.
Yeah,
I imagine he is because the homunculuses operate off of Philosopher's Stones. So I think he just like absorbed all their power, so he could like come back to life. Kind of like how Gluttony absorbed, Pride absorbed Gluttony. Right. A little bit different because they're like later Pride says in the episode they're forming back into one.
They are one.
Yeah. But anyways, so Envy is back. In full gear, No, he hasn't missed a step. He is back to his normal form.
I thought the transformation was really cool. How he
absorbed.
jumped into one and the other flew into the other, and then just became this giant white worm, of which then became the dragon, and then out of the dragon's face became basic Envy.
And then he absorbed the whole dragon into him.
Yeah, that was the coolest part.
Yeah,
forming right back into atypical Envy.
Tricked me. Olivier is now in fight with Sloth and was on the verge of death. Was on the verge of death, and Major Armstrong, Alex, showed up and is ready to fight him one-on-one. Olivier's gonna help too, but
yeah, let's see how that goes. He's big. He ain't that big.
No,
he ain't that big.
But he's close.
I mean, he knocked him down in one punch. So
I
we've
feel
got a
like
chance.
it's gonna be the Armstrong tag team to bring the big guy down.
Yes, sir.
Though I don't. I mean, Olivier's not super big and imposing. I don't know if that sword's gonna cut through. I don't really know if even the muscle of Alex is gonna help. I mean, Alex got bested by Olivier, though she had a sword to his neck. Like, I don't know if the sword can pierce Sloth. I don't know if his strength can hurt Sloth. I don't even know if my prediction would help either if you got more big men. Like, Sloth seems like... How do we froze him. We had to freeze him in time and space to make him stop. We had to throw him outside in the winter.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes, but it's 2v1 right now.
Yeah. Give him a chore. I don't know.
Give him a chore. Be like, hey, you have to dig more. Father said so.
Give him some math.
Damn it!
Give him some math homework. Yeah, I work for Father. Kimberly the bastard.
Kimberly showed up and freed and cried.
Yes.
Alright, I'm the least glad that Lion's not dead yet.
Was he on your kill list? I can't remember.
Most everybody's on my kill list.
Okay.
Anyone who's not like major
Even the
named.
dogs.
I saw that. I do remember the dogs are on there.
I will admit, I would like characters to die. Like, I am actually kind of shocked that the Lion survived, though I will say, for him to stay alive a little bit longer meant a lot for that scene that we got with Alphonse.
That was, honestly,
really
so
good.
far, it's like one of the most powerful moments of the show so far.
So I'll take back that
I got
particular...
a little emotional.
Like, I'll take that particular death back, because I do think we should have a little bit more deaths on the show with just a huge cast. So, I was a tiny bit disappointed that, like, I was very, in the moment, was very upset that the Lion went. There was a little disappointed that he didn't die, but then didn't matter because that scene with Alphonse after just made it fine. Whether he dies now, I don't know.
I love how you guys brought up the Philosopher's Stone. I was like, I wonder where that's going to go.
Yeah.
When you guys were talking about it, I was like, last episode.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure which one had it, too. I wasn't sure which of the Chimera had it, so that was still fun to
It was
like.
the lion and the gorilla that had it. I didn't know which one specifically. I mean, they were the ones that grabbed it, though.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all the items and all the characters and their locations are in the show. Sure. So that was at least a good reveal and good timing too, because Alphonse he's outmatched. He's outmatched for sure. So this will hopefully help him against big opponents. Kimberly's a big opponent for one, and then Salim's a massive opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, Salim was taking on all those people, as we saw like 2 episodes ago on episode 49 against Ed, Ling, Lanfan, Fu, and the 2 Chimeras.
And technically Greed too. Like it was Ling and Greed.
And it was only really Hohenheim who really was able at the end of the day to defeat that opponent. So we'll see. Well, I still am honestly putting my chips on Salim, but maybe the Philosopher's Stone will help Alphonse escape for the time being. I just want Alphonse to get out of his armor. The armor's awesome. I really just want this kid to have his I want his body to come back. I know it's like an endgame thing, but I do kind of sort of want it to happen before the show is on its final episode. I would like to see a tiny bit of Alphonse with his body.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I want to see how people interact with that. I mean, it's fine if it's like the last thing we get in the show, but I would prefer if we can get maybe 2 episodes before the finale to see what he's like as not a massive creature.
I like that Heikel the lion has now been saved by both brothers. Technically, both. And how he said, like, even when you were injured, you still want to help others. Like, Ed was on the verge of death and he saved him. Yeah. And now Alphonse lost his legs and wants to help him.
And it's so much more meaningful having that be said from the lion, too, because the lion is one of the 4 that got abandoned by Kimberly.
Yeah.
Who's right across the field from them. So maybe even the lion will step up to help in the fight for like a final move before he gets out of the picture. Just to maybe get a 1-up on Kimberly before he goes out. That'd be cool.
Do you know if the Chimeras have healing abilities?
No, they don't.
I don't think so.
I was wondering why the stone wouldn't
I don't know if
activate and start helping him.
I don't think alchemists have healing abilities, do they? Except for the alchemistery.
No, the alchemists, they don't really
It's all like forward.
Yeah, because they can only alchemy just repurposes whatever material you're using. Because when Ed did it on himself, he was like shortening his life essentially.
Yeah. And didn't he have to use the stone too? No.
No, he didn't use the stone.
He used his own soul.
Yeah. And remind me, how did he know to do that? What was the way that he figured out that would work?
He just assumed to use the same way he would. I think it was just that he was going to use it like if he was going to use a Philosopher's Stone. And I think
I can't remember like what
he didn't know they had the Philosopher's Stone.
Right.
Yeah.
So they didn't find it until after he passed out.
Yeah. But he just. I mean, I guess it's just it
was a shot in the dark.
It was a shot in the dark. I don't think he really knew it was going to work 100%, but I think he was pretty sure.
He was.
Yeah. That it was going to be.
I have to try it. Basically.
I wonder if the stone being in proximity had anything to do with that.
Yeah.
I
loved the lion's speech too of just hey, I understand. I know your brother said you guys don't want to use these souls and take advantage of them for yourself, but use this for everyone else. Use this for the greater good. Use this for the people that are fighting, because these people still want to fight too. They didn't get a chance to fight,
even though they're in a stone.
It's like one of those things where the deed is already done. Unfortunately, in an ideal world, we haven't even gotten Alphonse's body back. How long would it take us to try to restore these souls of people from who knows what generation they were even? I don't know the era of that stone. Some of these stones might be more new, but who knows what generation of people this is from. So it's it's a definite injustice, but you can take that injustice and give proper justice back to them by using it. That's one of the reasons I was kind of startled, why they haven't used them before, our heroes, ones that they had found. I don't know if they've ever had a chance to use them.
No, I mean, they turned down one stone before.
That's what it was. I know there was an opportunity brought to them.
It's just a moral thing, you know what I mean? It's just do we really they just view it as an immoral thing to do. Think of any moral issue that you could think of that could be utilized in a way to benefit for good, and you're no, I refuse to do it because I think it's immoral. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I guess we're at the end of the line. Yeah, it's now or never.
Yeah, Kimberly offered it to Ed.
Every soul.
No.
I guess it just sounds worse coming from Kimberly, but you don't want to take it from the guy, because it seems
they wouldn't take it from any of them.
The second they found out that it costs human lives, they're no, done.
Yeah, that's why they started investigating alchemy. That kind of led us down this
different
whole
way
path that we've been on. So
yeah, but I'm glad we're using it now.
And then
I feel like there's no choice.
That's what I mean.
It really isn't. And Roy and them know that the brig soldiers are in town now. And I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't really know if there's anything else.
I don't think there is.
There's 50 fights going on right now. They're all at the same time, which is wild. I mean, every character group is literally in a fight. And the only people, I was going to say last episode, the only people that are MIA are Kimberly. We know Kimberly's around, but last episode we didn't know where it was. But Kimberly and Ling/Greed. Those are the only people that really are unaccounted for at this point in the game. So.
I hate to say it, but I don't think Gluttony's coming back.
I didn't really think he was.
Okay, good.
We don't really have time for him to come back.
He's already come back 3 times.
And he got eaten. He got eaten by Salim. That's not dying. It's being Gluttony is essentially in Salim now because he keeps freaking licking his lips.
Yeah.
Also, we stopped the coding from father to Salim. Whatever the hell message they were sending to one another.
He was just saying where his location was.
Yeah.
So father sent Kimberly to him.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Kimberly was the reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you slap that like button, the subscribe button. Leave us some comments on your thought on this epic episode. Was your initial thoughts like mine? Were they different? What did you think at the time? And I guess we will just have to see you in the next week's video. Punch it!
Bah!